Your car insurance did not go up by accident. It didn't quietly rise. It was pushed upward on purpose. There was no mistake in your bill last month, and there is no mistake in the one coming next month either. This wasn't inflation drifting in from nowhere. This was construction, not coincidence. Built slowly, quietly, legally. While you were busy just trying to drive to work, groceries went up. Everyone noticed. Gas went up. Everyone complained. Rent went up. Everyone felt it. But car insurance didn't just rise. It exploded. And it did it without warning, without drama, without headlines. One quiet notice at a time. One automatic payment at a time. Same driver. Same car. Same routine. No accidents. No tickets. No changes. And yet, the bill keeps climbing. Year after year. Month after month. Without explanation. Without negotiation. You don't get to argue with your insurance company. You don't get to sit down and defend your record. You don't get to explain your safe driving. You don't get to bargain. You don't get to negotiate. You don't even get to ask why and receive a human answer. All you get is a notice and a number and a deadline. Pay it or lose your ability to drive. Not a choice, a requirement. It doesn't feel like protection anymore. It feels like permission. Permission to keep living your life the way the system allows. Miss one payment, and movement stops. Job, family, freedom, all tied to a monthly charge you never agreed to understand. If you didn't crash, why are you paying for crashes you never caused? If you didn't break the law, why are you charged like you did? If you drove safely, why are you treated like a risk? Why does a computer trust your credit score more than your driving? Why does your zip code matter more than your behavior? Why does your job title matter more than your record? Why does your age matter more than your skill? At some point, you start to notice something strange. Nothing you do makes it cheaper. No reward actually lasts. No good behavior protects you for long. You drive carefully, and the bill still goes up. You stay legal, and the bill still goes up. You remain invisible, and the bill still goes up. So you start to ask the question no one wants to answer. What if your insurance company isn't really protecting you? What if it's protecting something else? Something bigger than you? Something that feeds on uncertainty? Something that grows every time you feel unsafe? Something that profits from things you cannot control? Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. This isn't about accidents. This isn't about safety. This is about a machine, a system, and you're inside it. Not as a customer, but as fuel. You're not buying safety, you're buying risk from a machine. You think you're paying a company, but you're not. You're paying a system, a network, a machine. And that machine does not work for you. It's not just one insurance company behind your bill. It's an entire structure stacked behind that number. State laws, accident lawyers, hospitals, repair shops, data brokers, and insurance corporations sitting above it all connected, all feeding each other, all moving money in one direction, upward. When something breaks in your car, it's not just a repair, it's a transaction between institutions. When an accident happens, it's not just damage, it's a chain reaction of invoices, medical bills, legal fees, replacement parts, vehicle depreciation, each one adding weight to your next payment. You think your driving decides your price? It doesn't. An algorithm does. You are not scored by how carefully you drive. You are scored by where you live. Your zip code tells them more about you than your behavior. Your neighborhood matters more than your record. Your age matters more than your experience. Your job title matters more than your caution. Your credit score matters more than your skills behind the wheel. Even if you never crash, you're still judged like you will. They don't see you as a driver. They see you as a probability, a risk profile, a data point, a moving variable inside a financial model. Your car isn't just a vehicle. It's a sensor, a camera, a tracking device, a rolling computer sending signals, whether you asked for it or not. Every brake tap, every mile, every turn. Watched, logged, scored. They say technology should make things cheaper, but in your world, it only makes things fragile. A scratch on a modern car is no longer a scratch. It's a system failure. A headlight is not a bulb. It's a circuit board. A mirror is not glass. It's software with a shape. Fixing your car today isn't mechanical anymore. It's digital surgery. And digital surgery is expensive. So every upgrade is an upgrade to your bill. Then comes the part no one explains. The risk pool. When someone totals a car across the state, you help pay for it. When someone sues after a crash you never witnessed, you help pay for it. When someone lies, files a fake claim, stages a crash, you help pay for it. You are not just paying for accidents. You are paying for everyone else's. And the more the system breaks, the more you are charged for it. Because your insurance policy is not protection, it's participation. Participation in a system that doesn't remember you, except as a number, a bill, a category. You exist only as long as your payment clears. So when your rate rises, it's not because you became dangerous, it's because the machine became hungry. You are punished for technology you didn't ask for, and charged more, for safety you never used. And here's the trap. You can't opt out. You can shop around, you can switch companies, you can lower coverage, you can increase your deductible. But you can't escape the system. No matter where you go, it's still there. Different brand, same machine. You are not a customer. You are raw material. And that's when a disturbing thought starts to form. What if this system doesn't exist to protect drivers? What if it exists to consume them? This is where the money actually goes. You don't pay insurance for protection. You pay it into a pipeline that moves money away from you. And the first place your money goes is courtrooms. A crash doesn't end on the road. It begins in a legal office. One accident becomes a lawsuit. And a lawsuit is never just one bill. It is many. Emergency response, ambulances, ER rooms, scans, specialists, therapy. Then comes the paperwork, the consultations, the claims, the negotiations. And then come the attorneys, on both sides. Billing by the hour, court filings, depositions, delays, settlements. Every signature costs, every meeting costs, every phone call costs. By the time a case is closed, thousands have already disappeared. Sometimes millions. And none of that money came from you directly. It came from everyone. Next stop, the hospital system. Hospitals don't charge you what it costs. They charge you what they can justify. A 5-minute scan can become a $5,000 invoice. A night in observation can become a month of bills. Insurance doesn't fight this system. It absorbs it. And then it spreads the cost across everyone. Now let's talk about your car. That thing you thought was metal isn't metal anymore. It's software. A door is no longer a door. It's a sensor array. A bumper is not plastic. It's electronics in disguise. A windshield is not glass. It's an intelligent screen with a price tag. You don't need a mechanic to fix modern cars. You need a technician with a computer and proprietary tools, which only the manufacturer owns. So repairs are no longer competitive. They are controlled. You don't shop for parts. You accept prices. A scratch used to take paint. Now it takes a processor. And every new feature adds another $1,000 failure point. Then come the disasters. Floods, fires, storms. You may live nowhere near a fire, but you still pay for one. You may never see floodwaters, but you still pay for them. Nature destroys, and the system sends you the invoice. That's how risk sharing works, not based on fairness, based on distribution. And then there is fraud, the kind you never see. Staged accidents, inflated claims, phantom passengers, forged reports, fake injuries. All of it filtered through paperwork. All of it paid by insurance. And insurance never absorbs the loss. It transfers it to everyone else, to you. So when you see your premium go up, it's not about what you did. It's about what everyone else did. It's about what burned in another state. It's about what broke in another city. It's about what someone lied about 1,000 miles away. And you're paying for it. You are not paying for your accident. You are paying for everyone else's. And the strangest part, your insurer does not stop this flow. It sustains it. The more chaos, the more movement. The more movement, the more money. This is not protection. This is circulation. And circulation is profitable. You're trapped, not because you're weak, but because the system is sealed. By now, you've probably realized something uncomfortable. This isn't a problem you can solve. It's a structure you live inside. You can call other insurance companies. You can compare prices. You can click through websites. You can read reviews. And somehow, it all looks different. But it all feels the same. Different logo. Same pressure. You can lower your coverage. You can raise your deductible. You can roll the dice on less protection. And sometimes, that helps. For a while. But then the numbers climb again. They always do. Because you're not negotiating with a person. You're negotiating with a formula. And formulas don't feel sympathy. Formulas don't care about effort. Formulas don't reward loyalty. They simply recalculate. And every recalculation costs you. So no matter how smart your choice feels, it never becomes control. At best, it becomes damage control. You never truly win. You just bleed slower. Now let's talk about your car. You were told it was an asset, something you owned, something with value. But in reality, it behaves like a liability. The newer it gets, the more fragile it becomes. The safer it is, the more expensive it is to repair. The smarter it gets, the more it demands. Updates, sensors, software, and insurance to cover it all. Your car doesn't set you free. It locks you in. To debt, to maintenance, to monthly payments, to insurance. You don't drive technology anymore. Technology drives you. And then comes the final truth, the one nobody wants to say out loud. Car insurance isn't protection, it's permission. Permission to exist inside a system that you did not design. Permission to participate in a machine that does not need your consent. Permission to keep moving, as long as money keeps moving first. You don't control the road. You don't control risk. You don't control what other people do. You don't control weather. You don't control lawsuits. You don't control hospitals. You don't control algorithms. You don't control prices. You only control how long you keep paying. And maybe that's the hardest truth. Not that the system is unfair, but that the system is honest about what it wants. Your money, your compliance, your silence. So the next time your bill arrives, don't just look at the number. Look at what it represents. A contract you never negotiated. A rule you never voted on. A machine that never stops. And you, standing quietly inside of it.